Alright, today we're going to do a corn and cheese grits. Okay. It's a quick meal. A lot of people eat it in restaurants and such, and they think it takes so long to prepare. It's actually a quick meal. It's late now. It's probably about 8:30, almost 9 o'clock. We're hungry, so this is what I'm going to do. I cut up 1 onion for you. We have about a cup and a half of corn, frozen corn from our produce stand, and I have a cup of yellow grits. Not your white grits, not the microwavable grits, but the yellow grits. We got these at our produce stand also. What we're going to do is we're going to take it, we're going to put our onions in the pan, we're going to turn it on a high, get them browning down. We're going to get a little bit of butter or margarine. We're going to start browning these onions down, and as soon as they start browning just a little bit, what we're going to do is we're going to take our corn, throw our corn in here, and let it cook down. I like to season it up a little bit. I put just a little bit of salt, a little black pepper, a little cracked black pepper, just to give it a little bit of flavor, give our onions a flavor. Like I told you before, you can't go without a little bit of cayenne. Make sure you don't put much, because you won't be able to eat it, and tomorrow you're going to hate yourself. So what we're going to do is we're going to just brown this down a bit, and once this gets browned down, we'll be back with y'all, and we'll add our corn, and we'll kind of cook it down, let you see how it looks and everything, get a little close-up of it, and then we'll tell you how we do our grits. Alright, we got our onions browned out pretty good in our pan now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab some more butter or margarine or whatever you have that looks like that. We're going to put a little bit in there. We'll probably have to get some more. You can never have too much butter. We're going to put that in there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take our corn, put it in our pot, in our skillet, and we're going to cook it down on a medium-high heat. We're going to cook it down probably for about 6 or 7 minutes, maybe even up 8 or 9 minutes, you never know. But what we want to do is we want to get that corn down. This right here was fresh frozen corn, I guess you call it. I guess it's not fresh, it was frozen, but it comes from our produce stand. What we want to do is we want to bring it down to where it's cooked. Yeah, imagine that. During this process, you may have to add a little water. You want a little bit of browning on the bottom of your pan, but you don't want to burn it. You want to bring it down and take that water, rub your spoon around a little bit or whatever you mix it with, and you want to brown it down a little bit. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and brown this down for about 5 more minutes or so. And we're going to get back with you, and at that point, we're going to go ahead and add our grits to it. And normally what we would do is we'd cook the grits in a separate pan and add it. But tonight what we're going to do is we're going to cook it all together. We'll put everything together in this one pan and cook it to show y'all how easy it is. You don't have to dirty a lot of dishes. If y'all watched my last video, I told y'all I like to make messes, but I don't like to clean them up. And I don't have Chef D here with me tonight to help clean up, so I'll probably be the one cleaning it up. So I'll be back with you in about 3 or 4 minutes. Alright, so we got our corn and our onions cooked down. I know the pot is a little bit shiny. Not sure how good you can see. Like I said, I used the frozen corn. You can use canned corn. It cooks down a lot faster than this. I've probably been cooking this down now, the corn itself with the onions, for about 10 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this out of here, because for the recipe that I'm telling you, I think I got a little bit too much corn for it. I took about maybe about half. Yeah, maybe about half. But I'm gonna tell you that you can put that on top of anything you want, or eat it on the side. Some good eating. That's gonna be lunch for me tomorrow. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take some butter. We're gonna take probably about, I don't know, a couple tablespoons of butter. Put in our pan, let it melt down a little bit. Just keep it mixing a little bit. Then what we're going to do is, you can use water if you like, but myself, I like chicken broth. So what we do is, basically it's 4 to 1. You want 4 cups of liquid to 1 cup of grits. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and put my broth in. I'm going to turn up my fire, which gas or electric stove, you'll see. We'll be doing a lot more cooking outside on gas. We're going to put that in. We're going to bring that to a boil. And then we're going to add our grits. And then we'll show you where we go from there. Alright, we got our water boiling, or in this instance, our broth boiling. Just because of me, I added about another tablespoon of butter. You don't have to. Now what we're going to do is, we're going to add our yellow grits in. We're going to make sure we keep stirring that. I got it on high right now. Just want to kind of get them broke up, get our butter melted. Then we're going to put it down on a medium heat. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add just a drop of half and half, just to make it, give it that little creamy taste to it. We're going to stir that up a bit. These are going to cook for probably about 3 or 4 minutes. Well, let me rephrase that. 4 or 5 minutes. But the trick to it is, it's getting it all out. That's hot. We're going to get it all lined up. It's boiling. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take some shredded cheese. And I can tell you it'd be a cup, it'd be a half a cup, but I don't know. Y'all know I don't measure anything. We're going to drop some in. We're going to drop probably a handful or 2 in. Or a half a handful or 2. That's going to give it that little cheesy flavor. We're going to mix that up. We're going to let it cook on a medium heat for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then we'll be back to you. Alright, we're done with our cheese corn grits. I made a little plate. What we did was we took some sausage, some local sausage, some green onion sausage, and what we're going to do is we're going to enjoy the hell out of this plate. And just let y'all know, we cooked it down a little bit longer than what we usually do because of the corn. But you can add whatever cheese you like. You can get this different consistency. I can't say the word. What's the word, you lady? Ask my camera lady. She won't let me know. She's educated. I'm not. I'm just a fat, drunk cook, okay? But anyway, we enjoyed cooking for y'all tonight. We enjoyed it so much, what we're going to do is we're about to eat the hell out of this stuff.